I wish they would slow that down just so we can get a better idea of how much. Oh. But that's how much. And then yeah, everything's like at max now. So yeah, obviously every region we liberate, we could put in another like textile market into each one of these, and obviously then branch out into you know, things like the smithy and things like that. So yeah, a bookstore and a smithy, I think, but again, meh, because it doesn't seem fully implemented. Perhaps these are things which they're going to implement, like custom weapons. What does that mean? But I want custom weapons. I think that's cool. And then yeah, all of these houses, the most expensive houses. Let's look at that, 500k. What does that mean? But there's 5 of them. I'll look on my phone later. Oh, discontent. No. Don't know. And yeah, basically you can also fund rebels, which I do want to do as well. That'll give us like a private army. And I've sort of decided on, hey, these values have changed. Oh no, Jiang Feng or Jiang Cheng, sorry, is at morale 12%. Look at that army size, 33. But I believe it's gonna still cost us a ton. But I believe again you only need 3 SKUs. You only need grains, you need veg, and you need meat. I think I've got enough meat, giggity, and all of that. How much to buy all of this friggin' stuff, man? All of it. Yeah, I wish you could okay, we can hold down the button. I wish there was an easier way to do this, because obviously I just want the max. How much is it going to cost? 14. Oh yeah, I suppose it would, because it's at 9. I'm a fool. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, math and all that. I mean, it's not a great price. I am going to just blow my wad on as much veg as I can. Or am I? Yeah, look, there's another ruined exchange. So there's like 2 ruined exchanges. So yeah, I want to become governor. I've got some ideas that I want to do for this town. There you go. We can actually afford all of that stuff now, but blah blah, but they are very expensive. Yeah, I thought as much. Yeah, I did want to check though. Fish and tea. are pretty good, and cheese. But I've got loads of this stuff. Look at that, oranges at that percentage. The copper price is pretty good though. Should we get in on like a precious metal? Because copper is like a semi-precious metal, isn't it? So let's find a working exchange. Ooh, what the smeg? Acquire. Oh, wow. Unfortunately, it looks like so yeah, we want to acquire. Let's go. That's handy. We could get in on like the iron business, but even that's not a great price. Sulfur maybe, and this is stuff you're basically going to be buying in one market and selling in another. How much to buy all of that, please? 1.5. So there you go. That's like your forex trade and your commodity trading. They are the devs are. I say they. The devs are thinking of kind of implementing like a war system where you fight like distant enemies, possibly like here, and like here. So you would fight like in the Indian subcontinent, because obviously in history China had the Silk Road. The Silk Road began in China, which made them extremely wealthy. So yeah, there's that. Because that would be like India, like Afghanistan, Mongolia, maybe. Who knows? Because yeah, I don't think. I mean, China did obviously have relationships with like it was the Qing dynasty, which developed relationships with Europe, Britain, obviously with Hong Kong and things like that. Yeah, that's not there either. Like Taiwan, maybe Japan. That would be Japan, right? Taiwan, Hong Kong. Well, that is actually, it looks like that's highlighting, so that's part of that. Because I believe that might even be Hong Kong. But anyway, yeah, they do want to develop the kind of empires and the kind of more kind of war between various countries as well. I'm not massively sure about that, but it'll be exciting. It will be exciting. I mean, we are still obviously in very early stages of uniting China. Yeah, like this is only the third province. We've still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 provinces to go. But I'm hoping we can take more and more like control as well, including like the hiring some private army, as well as you know, our fight in as the war minister. But I do want to check our dude Li Biao, who fought that battle. Yeah, masterful. His might is 71. But yeah, if we go into his biography, here you go. At the age of 22, appointed as General of Xuanwei. Yeah, and he's reading writing of +4. But he is going to switch purely to might after this. I just wanted to put up his writing slightly, but I don't think that's a good idea either. At writing +4, but that was before I really knew what I was doing. So his might could do with going up. And then I'm actually going to send him off the war again. Which we can do as the war minister. But I want to, while he's back from the wars, I do want him to learn. Not writing though. I want to find somebody with a stupidly high might score. Very good at writing there, but no real military. Which is good for them. That's the way they've kind of organised themselves. Look, all very good at writing. Anybody at particularly high might here? Might of 20. Wow, big deal. Might 21. Yeah, I mean, this might be a slight exploit. I don't know if I'm like exploiting this. Can we still actually? I guess we probably can't. Can we send? I mean, we could. We could actually send him to Nan, but it will take 4 years. Belong to the Mingli school for 2 years. I mean, that's something, but yeah, we can't take a teacher. Yeah, look, we want might though, but what does that give us? Do we know anybody in this neighbouring? Yeah, look, might of 90, which is pretty good. Yeah, I'll do it. Let's just go and talk to Bai Hui Chui. Chui. I'm terrible at pronouncing even English words, really. Look, he's frail, related to the remaining lifespan. But he is like a talented champion. He's renowned. He's invincible. And yeah, he's the clan elder. But yeah, right, or might of 90, I should say. So let's do some friendly sparring. Ugh, 0.9. You are Dong. But we sort of know her already. We don't know much about these people, really. Look at that. His mood is minus 100. Maybe it's because he was passed over for by the War Minister. The War Minister being me, of course. Uh, 0.9. So it's going to take like 10 days, 11 days. We are out of stamina again. That's the problem, because he's had to travel into the next province. So I don't know. I think it takes like 6 stamina. So oh my lord, it's gonna take forever to get his stats up. Yeah, he's still at 71. But yeah, enlightened and masterful, related to the might. Exchanges on arts or arms boost talent. Yep, probably based on our might again. Yeah, stamina of 5. Do we even just send him off to fight again? Morale of 90, 87, 64. Again, these guys are the guys I want to kind of take for myself. Yeah, we could do that. And yeah, we've got access to the Royal Army. Shall we go at 8k? I mean, we can go crazy, but I don't know how much we're going to... Because we're obviously using the Royal Army and not our own troops still. Shall we? I don't know. Again, I don't want to go too fast, because I want to, like I say, I want to... How much stuff do we have now, actually? 24k grain, 12k veg, and then 10k meat. Shall we try funding those rebels as well? But should their morale be higher? Should we try and get higher morale troops or low morale troops? Not 100% sure. Because, like, is it easier to sway them if their morale... but yeah, like I say, that's okay, let's go with 20k. So yeah, 20. 10k veg, and let's go with 6k meat for now. What does it do? Relationship plus 17. Like manipulate. Ugh. Ugh. No. Terrible. I want to try another experiment real quick. What happens if we try to fund somebody with higher morale with the exact same hey, nice relationship. Okay, okay. I mean, it is a smaller army, but their morale is higher. Maybe we do it this way. Perhaps we try and get Moling, maybe, and then we could just send our dude to go off and fight these buggers. Ugh, I'm gonna save it, and then maybe, just maybe, yeah, I don't know if using the Royal Army is bad. Whether that's bad, I don't know. Oh yeah, nuts to this. Because I've just spent... oh my god. Okay, so we're going to have to fund these troops as well. But yeah, this is gonna, it takes a ton of stuff, obviously, to fund a war. Just want to buy it. Let's just buy a bunch. Let's just buy a bunch. That is still so high. 36k veg. So that's like 3 million, and then that's 6 million. So that's 9 million right there. Okay, that's fine. But obviously we're going to be collecting various, you know, supplies as well. Food supplies from our farms. And I think, in fact, we won't worry about the farms which are already developed, but maybe we don't give any more cherries, because, like I say, that's pure profit. But I guess we don't have the numbers of But yeah, that's going to be meat. Okay. We could build this like this. Nice. And yeah, is there space for path there as well? Yeah. Yes, no, maybe. Not 100% sure. Okay, yeah, there is not. Okay. There, good enough. So there's another paddy field. Yeah, I think it's more of a numbers thing because profit won't obviously increase the numbers, but we do want profit. Veg garden. Okay. Sack it. Let's make some more veg gardens. Okay, that's still a bunch of planters we've got. That's nice. Oops. Yeah, okay. That was a bit overzealous. And then we could probably do with putting in how about some willows? There you go. And something I am doing is just putting in like a bamboo border as well. Yeah, but there's some more veg. Yeah, obviously we don't have enough guys for this, for the meats. I think we should probably just start again. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 5 and 7. Oh wait, that's a fish pond. That's not what I meant to do. But we've run out of labour anyway. So yeah, we won't be increasing it anytime soon. So that was kind of lucky. Marfang is fully developed. Was it Chufang? Okay, yeah, we're still developing that. And there's our profits right there. So yeah, nothing's going to change there, but I think we are going to plant. And I know we don't have the people, but I'm just going to plant up a bunch of paddy fields and veg gardens and stuff. such a big plot. Look at that. So what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And yeah, wow, nice. Our clan has gone up to a level 14 just from building. But yeah, obviously we need more peeps. Need a bunch of peeps, which is just, it's just time, you know. But we are getting bigger and bigger, like cottages, living quarters. There's one final one at 15, so next level. I'm gonna just pop down another one. Why not? Max that out, so there you go. And what is Long You doing? That's the other one. That's the, yeah, that one. We'll get there eventually, and then we can just tinker maybe if it goes a bit wrong. But it's mostly just profit, and they still haven't gathered up all of that stuff. Gimme. I don't want to be clicking all of this junk. But we do need to sell the cherries as well at some point for the profits. It should lead to decently high profits. Because we sold all of our cotton, didn't we? Oh, my hand is getting tired now. I don't want to be clicking all of this junk. I would prefer, I mean, if any of the devs are listening, or the community managers or whatever, I do want a kind of auto harvest, or you know, some kind of box select maybe. That would be nice. I could just put a box around all of this and just chop it all down. Ugh. Horrible, 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 horrible. Discover and expose 1 crimes. And impeach somebody. But again, I don't want to do any wars with any clans just yet either. Depose 1 official. And then this is like for when you're a governor. Build a new house in your own city. Plan 2 shops for the county. Nope. Maybe when we're governor. But yeah, as deputy, we'll just serve. We'll just be happy to serve as deputy. Who's that? Jingtao Jiang. Yeah, the unfortunate thing is I don't believe... so let's send Uesu. But yeah, it's Jingdao Jiang. Yeah, we can't. There's nothing we can do. But yeah, that should all change as well as our clan keeps growing. Even after 10 years, we're still at a very early stage. But there's the profits from those 4, which I stocked before. So yeah, 100k. So yeah, let's go back into... Wonder if we can like get all of the veg. I mean, it's so expensive. But that's selling veg, which I don't want to do. There you go. Give me $1 million worth of veg. It is so slow. Why won't it let us type it all in? There you go, 9,800. That's what I want. There you go. There's a way to train our arts. I'm not 100% sure any of us have like even looked into arts particularly. She's a concubine of Li Biao. Humiliated by Jiang. Let's just endure. Ignore. Yeah, okay, we shouldn't be doing that just because we're so low level. I think that's what's doing it. Okay, so those have emptied out as well again, so we can start selling leather instead, like just filling up the shops with stock again, but it's leather this time. Actually, maybe we don't. Maybe we don't do that. Isn't leather like crazy expensive? Let's look up leather. Yeah, 160. Holy shoot. Holy shoot. So we'd be better off selling it on the exchange. I don't want to buy leather though. Smeg, it's all friggin' buy leather. I don't want to buy any leather. Okay, that's how we do it. I'm gonna sell all of this for 2.5 million. Yeah, okay. And then we can also just start converting it back into the gold as well. Now it's a very low exchange, so I would like to buy some more muslin. Gimme! That's great. And then we can, of course, sell the muslin in our shops. Oops. Okay, great. So yeah, that's basically what we're doing. We're basically buying and selling, and then just buying up a bunch of like resources, like food and what have you, just so we can fund these stupid armies. Yeah, veg man. So yeah, okay, so we still need another 15k of veg. 15k of veg, man. Give me an absolute ton of veg. $8,800. Oh god. Hey, look at this. The Chu clan of Yi Qing. Bandits and thieves are yeah, this is what happened to me before. Bandits and thieves are rampaging these days. Would you safekeep our heirloom? Mo's doctrine for a while. Sure. Sure, friend. Clan renown +1. Don't know if that's a book. Choose what's it? No, Mo's what's it there? Look at that. Tech +3. Let's head back to our gaff real quick.